Hey guys, today we're here to check out the new ASRock P67 Fatal1ty Motherboard. This is one of the premier motherboards available in the P67 genre, which is good on the new Sandy Bridge Core i series processors. We have here a Core i7 2600K processor, which is the premier processor in the lineup, and we will be testing that shortly. However, today we're here to check out the unboxing of the new Fatal1ty board by ASRock. As you can see, this is a premium board. You can tell that a lot of care went into this. You can also tell by the design of the box, which is very nice, where they lay out all the features of the box, that obviously that this is the best board made by ASRock currently. On the back, it goes through a few more detailed specs, some of the features, THX, True Studio Pro, dual gigabit LAN, the new EFI BIOS, which is actually really cool. This is much different than current BIOS that most people are used to, and I'm really curious to see how that affects overclocking. Free in the bundle, you get the front panel USB 3, which is kind of cool. Can add some more USB 3 ports, which, considering all the video editing we do, that's going to come in handy. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and take her out of the box and see what she looks like up close. Alright, as you can see, there's two boxes in there. You have your accessories box and the motherboard. Let's check out what accessories come with this. Okay, we got SATA 3 SATA cable, another SATA 3 SATA cable, SATA power adapter, another SATA cable. Okay, we got ourselves Fatal1ty IDE cables, one for floppy, one for normal IDE drives. Okay. USB bracket. Another power cable, Fatal1ty I/O shield, and SLI bridge. That's important. On the other side, we got our USB 3 bracket, which has a larger than normal connector on there. This is my first time using USB 3 motherboards, so that's going to be interesting to check out, see how that works out. And then you got this big, thick manual that comes with it. Obviously driver CD inside. Then we have this other little manual, which seems to cover the BIOS and how to use that, so that's pretty neat. That's actually going to be pretty helpful. Alrighty guys, so here she is. There's the Fatal1ty board right there. You see you have your 4 DDR3 slots, which run in dual channel. You have your 16 plus 2 power phase right there. You have your north bridge, south bridge, all covered under one heatsink going through a heat pipe, which keeps everything really cool. Okay, notice there are 3 16 times PCI Express slots, which are good for tri-SLI or tri-Crossfire. There are 2 normal PCI slots on the board, and there's one 1 times PCI slot. The trouble with this design right here, with the spacings of the PCI slots, or the PCI Express 16 times slots, is because you will need an extended case if you're running 3 dual slotted cards, and that will be kind of annoying because most people don't have those, especially if you have a really expensive case and you don't feel like upgrading. Okay, now we're going to check out the board's I/O ports. You have 2 PS2 ports, which nowadays that's actually kind of rare, as most things are going towards USB. You have a clear CMOS button, which is very important for overclocking. And if you're not going to be overclocking this board, you probably should not have this board. You have dual SPDIFs, you have your digital coax and digital optical, you have 2 USB 3s, you have Gigabit Ethernet, 2 USB 2s, 2 more USB 2s, a FireWire, an eSATA, another Gigabit Ethernet, 2 more USB 3s, and then you have your audio outputs. Also worth mentioning are onboard power and reset buttons. So also during overclocking you can easily pop those on. You do have your LED indicator, which lets you know if there are any problem codes that you need to look up and will tell you what's going on. On the side here you notice you have 10 SATA ports, which that's a lot. I have 6 hard drives, so that's very helpful. The black ones you would think would be the SATA 3s, but this motherboard actually has 6 SATA 3 ports, and these 4 are actually SATA 2. So for Blu-ray drives or DVD drives, you want to plug them into the black ones, and for your hard drives, you're going to want to plug them into the red ones. So that's pretty awesome. One more thing to note, I'm not really sure if you can see it very well, is all the capacitors are gold plated, which makes the board seem even more premium. To be honest, I'm not really sure if this really helps with anything as far as protecting the board, but it is kind of cool looking, and it makes it look like you're not wasting money on a board, and they really put a lot of time and care into it. Also of note is the fact that the board does support DDR3 2133, which is high quality, very fast DDR3 memory. Unfortunately, I don't have any DDR3 memory quite that fast, but we will be testing DDR3 1600 on here very shortly. We will be comparing the new Sandy Bridge i7 to the old 920 Core i7 chip that I'm currently using, and we are then going to see if we can push the 2600K i7 all the way to 5 GHz. So stay tuned and keep watching.